Did you realize it would be this popular? I'm talking about the GMC Hummer EV, which has so many people raising their hands to buy one that it could take over 2 years to work through the production backlog. This big, silly EV has a big, silly waiting list. GMC is building the Hummer EV in 2 body styles, a pickup and an SUV. The SUV version hasn't yet rolled off the assembly line, as just top spec pickups have been built and shipped. The problem here is that GM had to bring a new battery cell plant online, and next the factory where the truck is built has to be shut down to make some tooling changes to also start producing the Silverado EV. The other problem? GMC had over 90,000 reservations for this hulking beast. Each one of those needs a massive battery pack, and each one is taking some time to build. But they do want to build them since the initial round of orders were for the launch edition trucks that cost over $110,000. Then the orders were rolling in for the cheaper $87,000 version, but GM had to put a halt to the order process because they just got too many of them. So all that want for this vehicle has created a backorder list that is now, according to GM, 2 years long or more. That's wild, especially because it's not just the Silverado EV that's about to come online, but also the GMC Sierra EV, and that's before we still have to yet roll out the SUV version of the Hummer EV. So, for GM, this is one of those problems that's also sort of a good problem. A lot of people are very interested in a new and expensive product. Still, it is a problem when you cannot satisfy demand. And what is this vehicle that's so in demand? The GMC Hummer EV is both comical and capable. It's an extremely heavy, extremely powerful all-electric machine with tons of tricks up its sleeves. From the crab walk mode to the 1,200 pound-feet of torque on tap, the GMC Hummer EV seems like a very expensive off-road toy that's also quite nice inside. It can ford up to 32 inches of water, has nearly 16 inches of ground clearance, and can utilize fast charging to get back almost 100 miles of range in just 10 minutes if you're at a 350 kilowatt station. Still, it also weighs over 9,000 pounds, which technically means you can't use one to tow another one, since the towing capacity is 7,500 pounds. Now, that's not a typical towing metric, I just think it's funny. Less funny is the idea that someone could be really interested in one of these things and they're not going to get it until sometime in 2025 or even 2026.